Hey guys, wanted to go ahead and do a review here of the VideoMic GO 2. It's this microphone right here. It's literally this small, and this is the box. This is actually one of the more smaller shotgun microphones I've ever seen here, and well, it's actually more like a small condenser microphone, but this is Rode's latest offering. And I am not endorsed or sponsored by Rode. They did not give this microphone to me for free. I bought this microphone with my own money because I was very curious about this microphone, and I have nothing to gain or lose by telling you the truth about what I think about the microphone. This is not going to be more of a demo review. This is going to be more of a review because I think I can actually make a pretty good review on this based on what I've seen. There's enough information here where I can make a clear-cut review on it. So, okay, first things first. This microphone's awesome because of a few features that I actually think are really, really useful. But before I go on further, the first thing that's really cool is it's USB-C powered. This is not XLR, so it's literally like powered into my computer right now, and I'm literally recording in the background right now. The other thing that's really kind of cool is the actual headphone slot. The headphone slot is literally right in the mic. So that's really, really cool. And also the other thing that's really cool is that it's really portable. Like, look at how small this is. It's really, really portable. These are almost at the level of small condenser microphones. So if I actually take this out, just as a demonstration here, you can really get a sense of how small this is. This is really, this is at the level, like, so just as a point of comparison, this is an Okatava Mk012, right? And look at how small that is in comparison. This is the PVP480, right? This is it's smaller than that. This is the Sennheiser E614. It's a little bit taller than that. And obviously, look at the Sennheiser MKH by comparison. That's ridiculous, right? And then finally, the Rode NTG5. By comparison, you really get a sense that, holy shit, like, this is really, really portable and small. Like, look at how this is my hand in comparison to this is me when I'm holding it, when I'm speaking into it right now. And this is how the audio sounds. Mic check, testing, 1, 2, 3. I do want to say a couple hints and tips, or not hints, but tips, just in case you do decide to purchase this microphone. First of all, make sure that that these circles on the left and right, that lets you know you're on the right track. Otherwise, your audio will be warped and it won't sound right. Second of all, this is purely subjective, but this is just my personal 2 cents. I prefer the sound of the windscreen on. I feel like it just sounds a little bit slightly shrill, or not shrill. It's not as nice without it. So, and that's how it is. Some companies, their windscreens will complement the microphone really well, and sometimes they don't. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it right back on here and go from there. All right, so here's my thoughts about this microphone. This, in my opinion, is the best $99 USB microphone. I know people are looking at this from the standpoint of using it for videos and for cameras and things like that. I wasn't looking at it that way. I was looking at this as, holy shit, this is 99 bucks. It's a USB microphone, and it sounds better than every single USB microphone that's out there. You've seen my, if you're curious, I don't want to go over this all over again, but you can see a video where I go over like 12 different USB microphones. This sounds better than all of them except the Neat Skyline. I think the Neat Skyline actually sounds a little bit better than this, but the Neat Skyline doesn't have a headphone jack, and this actually does. So the fact you get something this portable, look at how portable this thing is, right? And it's USB-C powered. That means you don't need to bring an interface with you. You go ahead and just bring this with a laptop. So in theory, this is fantastic for portability. And third of all, it's got a headphone jack. But the other thing that's actually really badass, and it's really cool, you can actually make this work with a Zoom H1. So you plug this in. That means literally you can record anywhere. You plug this in, and I did it with this cable they provide you, and you can record anywhere. That's awesome. So I just think that's really, really, really awesome about this. Also, it can work on your phone as well if you get the right cables for it. I didn't bother doing that, but that's kind of really, really amazing about this microphone. Okay, so I'm just going to do 2 more tests with this microphone so you get a sense of how this sounds. It's tough, man, because I wasn't sure what to do. On one hand, I wanted to compare it to USB microphones because that's probably more fair because that's like $99. But on the other hand, like, it's a shotgun microphone, and maybe you should compare it to shotgun microphones and like small condenser microphones. But then these are like a lot more expensive, so I wasn't sure what to do. But because my rationale is like I've already done like a pretty thorough breakdown of USB microphones, and you can check my other videos. but I haven't really done a breakdown of like shotgun microphones back to back, and you'll be able to hear how this sounds in comparison to that. The other thing I will also show you is to get a sense of like the distance and the off-axis rejection. Well, I guess we could technically do that right now. So I am just going to, I guess I'll temporarily just basically here. So here's the microphone right here. Okay, I am going to talk about two weaknesses about this microphone. I'm not going to keep saying great things about it. I'm going to talk about some weaknesses about it. The first weakness is, ironically, as a video mic, it's actually not that great as a video mic, because when you get further than an arm away, then the audio really starts to suffer. So just as a point of reference, I'm going to take this out of here, right? And I'm getting like, okay, so this is about, look at how this, in terms of just, I'm just like this, immediately the audio kind of suffers. I'm just like one arm away, and immediately it suffers quite poorly. That's the one thing, is like, it just kind of like, it sounds best when you're up close, is in my opinion. It's much, much better up close. And I imagine the whole point of doing a video mic, you're like, you know, you got a video and you're taking a video and you're like, oh shit, like that's cool. But like, if you're using this, it's best to use it up close. I would say, you know, about a hang loose away from the speaker is going to give you the best audio. When you start going about this far away, fuck no, your audio starts to sound like shit no matter what. And this area is pretty well treated. I mean, I've got like fucking 6-inch thick rock wool here. Like, it's gonna, you know, so it's gonna sound not so good even if your area is treated. So the sweet spot is about one hang loose away with this particular microphone. The second thing I want to mention too is it doesn't operate quite the same as most shotgun microphones. So really good shotgun microphones, like let's say the Sennheiser MKH416, it'll reject all the sound on the sides and it will pick up what you want from the front. This won't do that, right? So I will quickly demonstrate. Like if I basically if I start typing away in my keyboard, you're definitely gonna hear it. You're definitely gonna hear like it. So it's a very sensitive microphone. That could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on the situation, but at least you should know that it's not going to reject it out. It's not like a dynamic, it's not like a proper shotgun microphone which rejects everything out. It's going to still pick up a lot, and you can just tell. Like, I'll just show you really quickly. I don't want to type on my keyboard because I'm actually recording, but like I'll just quickly kind of do this, okay? So here's the microphone right here, and me just snapping on the side, right? You see that? There's no degradation of the audio, of the quality, I mean of the volume. It is basically picking up, this is basically acting like a regular microphone, basically a large condenser diaphragm microphone. Basically it'll pick up everything about this much all in front, everything all in front, and it will not reject anything. So here, look, I'll show you right here, right? This is me speaking to the left. This is me speaking in front of the microphone. And now I'm going to go to left, right, left, middle. Like, it's picking up everything. So this microphone is very, very sensitive. So it's not like a shotgun microphone where like if I use this microphone right here, like the NTG5, or I use the MKH416, it's going to reject all that out. It's like you can only pick up what's in front. Whereas this, it's going to pick up everything. So just keep note of that. Yeah, so that's that. I guess in this case, what I'll do next is I will do a recording comparing it to other shotgun microphones. Just keep note, that's not a really fair comparison because the price difference is quite different. But I didn't know, it just didn't make sense to compare it to USB microphones. I don't know. But what I can say, again, this is the best $99 USB microphone. In my opinion, for voice acting or for voiceover, this is potentially an amazing travel microphone. All right, now we're back to the Rode VideoMic GO, and we're going to now compare it to the Rode NTG5. Not a fair comparison at all, but I think it's a good piece of context to get a sense of what's going on. So, sorry for the plosives. This thing, if you're going to use it, make sure you use another pop filter. I'm just recording quickly right now in front of the camera. Microphone check, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. This is audio from the Rode NTG5. Rode NTG5. Not a fair comparison, just a point of reference. Mic check, testing 1 2 3. All right, just another point of context. So this is the Rode VideoMic GO, and now we're going to compare it to the Sennheiser E614. All right, so here is the Sennheiser E614, and this is how the audio sounds. Microphone check, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Okay, now back to the Rode VideoMic 2. Now we're going to compare it to an industry standard. This is the Sennheiser MKH416. Not a fair comparison at all. This is nearly 10 times the price. But just for context, because we're comparing shotguns to shotguns and similar sized microphones. All right, mic check, testing 1, 2, 3. This is audio from the Sennheiser MKH416, and this is how the audio sounds. Microphone check, testing 1, 2, 3. All right, mic check, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. This is the Rode VideoMic GO 2 being compared with the Okatava Mk012, and we are going to go ahead and do that test. All right, so here is my chicken leg build. This is an Okatava Mk012 inside of here with a Shure, I forgot what the filter is, but I really like the way this sounds. This is I use this a lot on YouTube, but this is how it sounds. Microphone check, testing 1, 2, 3. Mic check, testing 1, 2, 3.